Focus and memory are two areas that have been shown to improve with regular meditation practice. You are not required to practice a specific form of meditation in order to improve your memory. You can learn to concentrate your thoughts by practicing meditation of any kind, such as mindfulness meditation. When you are better able to concentrate on something, you are also better able to cement ideas in the short-term memory that you have. Therefore, developing your ability to meditate regularly can help you improve your short-term memory. Part 1. Getting things started. 1. Get started right away. It's possible that the fact that you don't have to meditate for all that long before you start to feel its benefits will come as a big surprise to you. One piece of research conducted by scientists looked at the effects of meditation on a group of students. The student scores on the GRE, which is a standardized test given to students who are trying to get into graduate school, significantly improved after just 2 weeks of daily meditation practice consisting of 10 minutes per day in addition to 4 classes per week lasting 45 minutes each. As a matter of fact, a number of studies have shown that as little as 4 days of meditation can improve your memory and attention span. 2. Engage in frequent practice. It's best to get in some practice every single day. Putting in the effort to improve your memory in this way will help you. In point of fact, spreading out your meditation sessions throughout the day can be beneficial. For example, you could meditate for 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes during lunch, and 10 minutes in the evening. 4. However, if you find that you are unable to practice every day, you should try to do so as frequently as possible. 3. Cultivate mindfulness. Meditation is one way to cultivate mindfulness, but you can also practice it in your day-to-day life. Mindfulness is a component of meditation. Paying attention is the essence of mindfulness at its most fundamental level. In other words, bring yourself into the present rather than allowing your thoughts to constantly wander to other places. For instance, while you're in the shower, you shouldn't be thinking about what's going to happen the next day. Instead, you should concentrate on the sensations that the shower provides. Feel the warmth of the water on your skin, and pay attention to how the soap reacts when it comes into contact with your body. Take note of how your soap and shampoo smell, especially if they are particularly pleasant. Give yourself permission to fully experience each sensation. You are not restricted in where you practice this method. Take the time to really concentrate on what you're doing when you're doing something like washing the dishes, for example. Allow yourself to experience the sensation of the warm water on your skin as well as the weight of the plate in your hands. Focus absolutely all of your attention on clearing the plate and making sure it is completely clean. 4. Make your way to the top. You should get started with a daily meditation session of at least 1 hour's duration. On the other hand, the vast majority of people who have never meditated before are unable to maintain such a practice. It is best to begin slowly and gradually increase the amount of time spent on it. You need only commit a minimum of 3 minutes per day to get started. Learning to meditate with mindfulness and acceptance, Part 2. 1. Determine where you will sit to meditate. You can meditate pretty much anywhere, but it's best to pick a spot that is free of distractions, especially when you're just getting started with the practice. Put the television in standby mode and remove yourself from any other potential distractions. You could even devote a portion of your home to serving as a makeshift meditation sanctuary, complete with a candle and an object that draws your attention. 2. Take a proper seat. You have the option of sitting in a chair or on the ground. It is up to you to decide. Ensure that you are at least somewhat comfortable before continuing. For one thing, you don't want to put too much pressure on a single area of your body. Make an effort to sit up straight, but not so much that it becomes uncomfortable for you to do so. 3. Get settled. Taking just a few minutes to get yourself into the right frame of mind can be very beneficial. If it makes a difference, try concentrating on the candle. You don't need to have your mind completely on the task at hand, but whenever you find that it has wandered off, gently bring it back to the present in the focus of your attention. 4. Bring your attention to your breathing. After you've found a comfortable position, you should concentrate on nothing but your breathing for a while. Pay attention to how it goes in and out. There is no need to make any adjustments to it. Instead, just keep your attention on it and concentrate completely on the movement of your chest as you breathe in and out. When you find that your mind has wandered, bring your attention back to your breathing. 5. Continue to bring yourself back to the present. When you sit for an extended period of time, your mind is more likely to wander. That's okay. In point of fact, that is typical. Recognizing when you've strayed from your original focus and returning to it quickly is the most important step. When you find that your mind is wandering, try to label the experience by saying something to yourself, such as thinking, and then return your attention to your breathing. 6. Attempt to take some full breaths. Try practicing some deep breathing as a straightforward entry point into the practice of meditation. To begin, place one hand on your stomach and one hand on your chest at the same time. If you are attempting to take in the most oxygen possible with each breath, you should feel the expansion of your stomach more than your chest as you inhale and exhale. It may be beneficial to try closing your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and inhale through your nose. After counting to 7, maintain the hold on your breath, and then slowly release it through your mouth while counting to 8, in your head. Whenever you engage in this practice, give yourself the opportunity to take 5 full breaths. Check that you are letting out all of your breath. Increasing your capacity for meditation part 3. 1. Give some thought to enrolling in a class. Even though classes aren't for everyone, taking one can help you get a head start on your meditation practice and make it much simpler to incorporate meditation into your daily life. In addition, if you have no idea how or where to start, taking a class will assist you in determining a good place to begin. Investigate the availability of meditation centers in your neighborhood. In addition to yoga classes, some yoga studios also offer meditation sessions. In addition, Buddhist monasteries or centers in your neighborhood probably have courses on how to meditate that you can take. You might also be able to find meditation classes at your local library or through the department that oversees parks and recreation in your community. Additionally, some churches, particularly those that are open to the teachings of other religious traditions like the Unitarian Universalists, offer meditation classes. 2. Don't let distraction make you anxious. When people meditate, everyone experiences distractions. It's possible that this will cause you to feel anxious or even angry at yourself when you're just starting out. On the other hand, instead of getting frustrated, you should simply make an effort to recognize when your thoughts are wandering and then coax them back to the meditation at hand. 3. Recognize that even a brief period of meditation can be beneficial. That is, you may believe that in order for meditation to be beneficial, you need to practice it each and every day at a specific time. On the other hand, if you allow yourself to think this way, you might end up giving up because you skipped a few days of your routine. Remember that even a short period of meditation can help improve your memory, so try to fit some in whenever you can. Therefore, make an effort to meditate whenever you get the chance, even if you are unable to do so on a daily basis. 4. Give a facilitated meditation a shot. Even if you don't want to go to school, you can still learn from the experiences and knowledge of other people. You might want to try out some guided meditation. You can get many of them by searching the internet, or you can download them for free as apps. The person on the other end will guide you through the steps of meditation and teach you how to perform the practice with their assistance. 5. Shake things up a bit. It is not necessary to perform meditation in the same manner each and every time. For instance, some individuals discover that walking meditation is beneficial to their practice. Take a 10-minute walk and pay attention to the sensations that you encounter along the way. Begin by sensing your body as you walk and concentrating intently on the sensations elicited by the movements. The next sensation to focus on is that of breathing. After that, try to concentrate on how the air feels on your skin, after which you should try to think about just what you see, and finally, you should try to think about just what you hear.